Oh my goodness, what's up everybody? Hey, thanks for being here. Welcome to Thursday Night Mates of Fate Play Songs of Creation. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Last week was bananas, not just because I pissed off Matt and he tried to kill us all on a rock slide. Again, I am sorry about that joke. But listen.
Choo choo, motherfuckers.
I'm so glad I brought it up in case you had forgotten in the past 7 days. Listen. If you haven't already, if you see a heart down below, please give us a follow and get notified when we go live. We play twice a week. We play Songs of Creations on Thursdays, and we play Artema, our homebrewed seafaring campaign, Saturday nights with Mike as the DM.
That's me.
Give us a follow on Instagram if you like RPG-related memes. My memes are fire. I'm not even gonna try and it's what it. I don't know what the kids say. I'm lit. Nope. That's worse.
What is it, Isabel? Is it poggers? Is it poggers?
Is it? Is that a thing?
Pretty poggers, guys.
I don't know what that means. I'm an old person. I'm gonna assume.
I'll explain after this.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Like,
anyway,
at this point, is this just like, do you get extra credit for like helping out at the retirement home? At this
that's
point?
what it is. She just helped me to the bingo table. I'm so grateful.
I'm a high school student that needs community service hours to graduate.
It's the only reason she's on our stream.
I've got a grandson that I want you to meet. I think.
No joke though, like speaking as a almost middle-aged person, do you guys ever confess to playing D&D with coworkers? Because the response I always get is, oh, my nephew plays that. Like every single person. If they're like slightly older than me, oh, my son plays that, I don't understand it, he seems to like it.
Well, I did just find out that one guy I work with, I would not have expected this. He didn't seem like the type. He plays Pandemic and he reads fantasy books. So I'm onto him.
He sounds awesome.
He has a dragon hanging from his ceiling in his like video and his Zoom backgrounds. I am onto him.
Yep.
He will be one of us.
He's gonna be on our stream within the next 9 months.
Yeah.
That's right. We're hip. If you go to matesoffate.com, you can get to links to our Twitter, our YouTube, if you want to catch up on old episodes. If you'd like some merch, you can if you want to. We're not going to stop you. Other cool announcement I have, next Friday the 13th, I am going to be on our friends channel, Slices and Dices. And if you aren't following Slices and Dices yet, please do, because they are my favorite stream that isn't this one. We are going to be playing an RPG called Fiasco. It's just funny disaster role-playing. And we're going to be fundraising for the GM, Sarah's husband. I just found out, I don't know if you guys knew this, Sarah's husband is a legit, like, opera singer. And he's amazing.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to post a, what do you call it, a GoFundMe link that you can get to through matesoffate.com. There's a video on there of him singing. It's incredible. So they're raising money to give him the opportunity to go to, like, this, I don't know, some kind of like school or something in Italy. I don't know. It sounds like a great opportunity, and they're friends of ours, so we want to help out. And stop by and just say hi, even if you don't feel like donating. Come see me make a fiasco with Slices and Dices. They're a good time. That's
Have
all.
you gotten a sense? What is he saying? Is he like baritone? Is he tenor? Do you know? I'm just curious.
Yeah, he definitely is. One of those.
He definitely is.
Yeah, he definitely sings.
One of those. Okay, yeah.
A while ago, someone made a College of the Opera like bard subclass.
That would be him.
Yeah.
That would be him.
Yeah.
And the actually, so I think Sarah is kind of home brewing this fiasco, so it is opera themed. Like it's going to be theater themed, so that'll be cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Can't wait to hear you bust out the magic flute solo.
All right. So what's up next? So we got throughout the game, you're going to be hearing some sweet sounds caressing your ears. That came out weird.
Right in your
you're gonna be
earballs.
Yeah. What you hear right now is not from Syrinscape, but we typically use Syrinscape, and you'll be hearing throughout tonight's session. So if you need music, ambiance, sound effects for your tabletop RPG, check out Syrinscape. It's great. You have a platform as the DM or whoever's controlling the music, and you stream it to the players, and you can also play it over the stream. All stream safe, royalty free, and all that. So check them out. What else? I think you kind of mentioned this already, but for anybody who's watching that isn't in our Discord, why not? check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and join our Discord. Let's put that command.
I
to
got
chat.
you.
Oh, you got it.
I got
Thank
you, boo.
That's where kind of all the fun stuff between sessions happens, and it's pretty active as well. We'll also be hosting community D&D games in there. We have our first D&D game, community D&D game coming up at the end of June, I believe, or early July now at this point. I had to move it. But we'll be doing more of those as well. I'm not sure why I scheduled the first one so far out, but it gives me plenty of time to prep. We'll be doing it more frequently. So that is Discord. What else we have? Yeah, Tabletop Tomes. I see you in there.
Hey.
I see you.
Hey.
I see you. Let's give you a shout out. We'll be, so throughout May, we will be plugging Tabletop Tomes, which are these really nice physical books that are kind of these tomes basically for your character sheet. Let me hop it in here first. There you go, Nightbot got it. Cool. So these kind of physical books that you can hold, you can customize it with artwork of your own character, as well as artwork available to you from Tabletop Tomes themselves. So it's really nice. They're going to be about, I believe, about 50 or 55 pages. And you can just detail your character as much as you can. We'll be showing a video for the Kickstarter during the intermission, about halfway through the session.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It's a real nice video. So we'll be showing that, and we'll have more coming up as well in May. I think we'll have a physical copy that we can show off, and we'll get some kind of digital assets up here to show you guys at some point. It's just we just have to get it together. All right, so that is that. So check him out, Tabletop Tomes. I don't think there is a Kickstarter up yet, but he's working on it, and it'll be up there.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a link when it goes live. Next week we're doing something fun.
Yeah, so May 10th, next Tuesday, first kind of not necessarily, but the first video game Mates of Fate stream. We'll be playing the Blackout Club, which is this literally horrifying, scary horror survival video game.
Yay.
It's really cool. I played the prologue to it. It is definitely jump out of your seat scary, so come watch Ashley
Shit her pants. No.
shit her pants.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was my idea. It was a bad idea. So if you want to watch me likely pee my pants and cry on stream and probably raise money for charity at the same time, definitely join us next Tuesday.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing who the charity is going to be too. All right, and then lastly is May 19th, Thursday, May 19th. It will also be doing another collab crossover one-shot with, again, our friends over at Slices and Dices. This will be on their stream. We will be streaming what I'm willing to bet is probably the first Terminator RPG stream.
Ever. Maybe.
Super excited. It's gonna be dope. It's from I believe it's from Free League, I think. No, it's from Nightfall Games. But the rule set is very similar to kind of the D6 set that Free League has. Very crunchy, very dark, probably very violent. And I can't wait because I love those movies.
I know, it's going to be so awesome. We're super stoked that not new and improved Matt G, but the other Matt G from Slice and Dices asked us to play with them because we really like crossing over with those guys. And we might be in costumes. And I'm playing...
I have to order mine, yeah.
What?
I'm playing a boy, so I got to figure that out.
I think I'm playing someone missing
naked
an eye, so I
Terminator.
have to gouge out my eye.
That's me. I'm playing Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a good fit for it. I think that's it. I think that's all we had, right?
Is that it?
Let's play D&D.
Yes.
So,
Let's go.
when last we left off, some things happened. You guys went in pursuit of Fiora and the groom. After the wedding kind of went to shit, to say the least, right? Yeah, like the bride and groom completely went missing. So that
I had a
does
good
tend
time.
tends to put a damper on things. At any rate, you went off in pursuit, seeing that they apparently had been taken after saving Shia Voltregarin's life. You went up to the temple. There, seeing a number of shadowy figures sort of crawl in into the cracks around the massive temple door, you followed, solving puzzle after puzzle. The first being a room wherein the way down the steps was to walk backwards. The second room being, well, not so much a puzzle as much as a, freaking, you just turned on the lights and went to town killing shit. Yeah,
I
well done.
I
You
didn't
killed
know
it with
these
the
were
shadow.
puzzles.
I was like,
That one was. That one wasn't really. I mean, that one was just kind of. You guys found out what the shadowy things were, which was shadowy things with teeth. You fought your way through that. Well done. And then landed in a room with a number of statues that, when you shone the true sight lantern on them, turned to look and see you.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was one other little puzzle we missed, wherein Spine Crusher started having visions that weren't quite there. You doused a fire and attacked a fireplace, and the vision stopped. Then you entered another room wherein there was a lot of treasure. Pretty nice. You guys found 3 treasure chests, not trests. 3 treasure chests with goodies.
Can we just shorten treasure chests to trests by now? I mean, it's been hundreds of years, right, that we've been saying treasure chests.
Matt, if you were going to give inspiration, now's the time. I don't know why you're pausing on that.
I mean, trests.
Thank you.
Trest.
As you know,
I'll
we're
consider it.
kind of in the past. We plant the seed now, and when we go back to the future, everyone will
Just-
say trests.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool! A pirate trest. Doesn't.
There you go.
I guess you know what, Shakespeare made up words like that. So yeah, sure.
Mine had a
Trest. I'll
shield
allow
in it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it's all good. All good. So,
Mine had a Frostbrand greatsword.
Yours is dope.
Isabel found
Moment
a.
of teleportation.
You had the best one.
Pretty fucking dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like.
Sorry, Malik. Shit, man.
Malik had a nap.
Now.
It's cool. To be honest, I don't have pockets anyways.
It's just. Really? Like, are you just in a leotard? What's going on there?
He's a monk, he
It's
needs
like
to
a
be agile.
cummerbund. It's like a cummerbund over parachute pants.
Love it. Yeah.
I like your gi. Thanks. It doesn't have pockets.
So, yeah, you then went into up the stairs to the next room, wherein you found a double staircase leading up, and 2 fireplaces on either side, a big fountain in the middle. Adraxa, you went up and began to hallucinate.
Indeed.
None of you could see until Isabel shone the true sight lantern, revealing a pair of these things with flesh-like sponge, just with 2 dark eyes as they were biting in at Adrax's neck. Adrax, he made quick work of them, killing them, and which helped to bring Adraxa out of the trance that she was in.
It was the first time I'd been happy in 15 years.
So, you then, you then went into went shining the true sight lantern around. You found that it wasn't the fireplaces themselves that were enchanted, but whatever the hell these creatures were, some large, some small, but equally powerful, it seems, in respect to how they can draw you into dreams. So, let me bring up the map.
Yay.
So,
We have a great track record with the Dream Realm.
all right. Oh, yeah, and one other thing. There's 2 stairwells, one to the left, one to the right, and the fountain you noticed seemed to be an illusory fountain, similar to what you'd seen in the Bright Rooms.
I freaking love the bright rooms. I'm so glad we got pulled back here. They're my favorite mystery. And they're so scary. All right, it's loading.
There we go.
There it is.
Now, Matt, break it down in the way you have to break it down for me. What is our main goal in this temple?
Right now, your main goal is to rescue the bride and groom. So you know that a couple things. Gravendra Harrisat, the Tabaxi ambassador from Hingershill, attacked Shire with strong magic. Whether it was that he was under, whether he was being charmed by some spell or whether he was truly betraying everyone there at the party. You're not sure. You also know that there were others as well. The mother of the groom, and there was the bride and groom, of course, and perhaps a few other accomplices. You're not sure who.
Okay.
So right now, yeah, you've heard a scream, and you are, you are hoping to rescue the bride and groom.
Okay. Can I do a thing?
You can do a thing.
I'm back out of it, right? Like I'm coherent
You are,
once again.
yeah. Having taken a good bit of damage from them gnawing at you while you
Yes.
were I guess unconscious in a way.
All right. So I recognize this fountain. I recognize pieces of this being like the bright rooms that we were once in, and I look to like share this revelation with Spine Crusher, and then I'm like, oh no, you weren't there. Zara, do you remember? Oh no, you weren't there. And then I get out my magic feather. I draw the door to our magic house, and I'm like, Malik, you're the only one who remembers this shit. Come here.
Do I?
Make a history check.
I mean, you probably don't.
I was good. I don't know. I don't remember if that was a Linus thing.
Yeah.
No, it was Malik.
Is 17.
Yeah, well, that's enough. So, what you remember, the bright rooms, God, was it millions, billions of millennia, whatever it was ago? You wandered through the Underdark. You wandered across a strange pocket dimension. You opened a door that led to the bright rooms, as they were called, by a young Quaggoth who is, lost.
Oh.
The bright rooms were a place where halls seemed to turn back among themselves.
This is where there was like an illusion.
There were a lot
almost.
of illusions. Yeah, there were paintings that seemed to show different things depending on how you looked at them.
Okay, I remember this now. Oh yeah.
And it's the place that Gilles Tarosa met his fate. A Medusa, one of the daughters of Mirashol, the god of madness, therein, came upon him and turned him to stone. Bit of a bad end. Almost took Brunin as well. Bevigda,
I mean,
at the time.
He did.
Bevigda somehow found a way to reach you in that pocket dimension, restoring Brunin. So,
Wizard Ex Machina. Thank goodness.
yes. I could, we could go backtrack it and have him still be stoned if you want. Just start the whole... No, it's okay.
You are mean to me? You are mean to him.
Choo-choo. So, you guys... yeah.
Malik!
So at this point, Malik, that's what you remember. You recognize the fountain as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, fuck, this again?
I thought I recognized it as soon as I looked at the map. But, yeah, I recognize this place. This is crazy, right?
Do you remember the last time we were in a place like this, at a fountain like this? It wasn't real water, and we went down, and there was a flesh golem. And you remember everything I did nothing, everything you did nothing, everything Arlington did nothing. And we just had to throw ourselves in front of it until Bruin could, magic it to death. And we all almost died. I think that's where we are.
Did we not spike the football?
I think later that day we may have, yeah.
You did later that day, more or less. A few days.
It was a weird day. This was also the place we picked up tassels, you remember? But this is also the home of that snake lady that turned Gilles into stone, and then
that magic carpet ride.
Yeah. She was a daughter of Mirashol. And if we're back in time, she's still alive somewhere. If this is there. This place just keeps showing up, so I don't know. I don't know where the hell we are. But I don't like it.
How did we get in the fountain last time? Do you remember?
It wasn't real water last time. We just kind of jumped in.
Yeah, I don't think it's real water this time either, right?
Can we do an illusion check?
Shining the True Sight Lantern at it.
When you shine the True Sight Lantern, you don't see water. You see what looks to be a almost like a well, just stone.
Well,
leading down.
When we heard the bride screaming, what direction was that coming from?
Below.
In the well.
I think we gotta go down.
Oh man.
What do you mean go down?
Into the
Alright.
fountain. I think she's down there.
Nope.
Why?
That looks like a narrow fit.
Are you claustrophobic?
I'm just saying it's a small fountain. Look at me. I'm like, how tall am I?
I'm not
I don't
saying
even
you're
know.
I'm not saying you're claustrophobic. You're just maybe afraid of like small spaces.
Shire at this
I
point,
don't
like,
know what claustrophobic is, but
Can I see at the bottom of the well with my dark vision?
what's your range?
I think it's like 60 feet.
You can save.
What can I see? Anything? Is it just the bottom of a well?
It looks to be just a small path.
You wanna
Can't really.
I'll
make
go.
you gonna backflip down there?
I was hoping you guys could lower me with a rope, but I
Yeah,
feel like
this-
in a past life you might have let me down, Adraxa.
It was hurtful. I don't know why you would say such a thing to me specifically, but that is hurtful.
At this point, Shire takes a grappling hook and rope, wraps it around the fountainhead, gives it a good tug. All right, here we go.
Do you wanna let the grown-ups go first?
no, I'm serious. Like, is this a pretty small? Does it look pretty small to get down there, Matt?
No, looks to be fairly large actually. Like
Okay, so it wouldn't be
yeah,
very
it's big enough.
claustrophobic.
No, it's about a good arm's length apart. So you would have a hard time trying to like slide down using both arms, but you could conceivably try to slow your fall. But it's 60 feet drop.
Spine Crusher's still feeling a little like he doesn't like it, but it's a little bigger, so he's gonna give it a try.
Son, why don't you let me go first? I'll go down and check for traps.
That's fine.
All right.
Are you sure? It looks like those things got you pretty bad. Are you sure you want to try that? I can go down.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'll go down. I just got a nap.
Yeah, at this point, Bolveus is forget it. You're taking too long. She grabs the rope and just starts sliding.
I like her. Did she set off a trap?
Nope.
Great. I grab the rope and zip down after her.
And get down.
Malik, don't you have like a slow fall or something?
I do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you'll let me down this time, and then even if I accidentally let go, I'd still live. It's fine. It's not
You're
a
a
1,000
bastard.
foot fall or anything.
It's just 60 feet.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna head on down. I'm gonna zip
Alright.
line down.
All right. But Victor, okay.
All right.
Put your cons down.
I'll go after Bavigda.
All right. Taking her sweet time.
Yeah, so am I, so you know.
All right. Leaving Spine Crusher, you're by yourself.
He takes a peek down. He's starting to sweat a little bit. He doesn't feel good about this, but he's going to try for it. Is there something you need Spine Crusher to do to try to overcome his fear of enclosed spaces?
Sure. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, fucking Christ. God, it's every 3.
You are a tubby man in an MRI machine right now. You are not
I don't
liking
like
this.
this. I don't like this.
Don't like this.
Spine crusher.
What are you doing?
It's your turn,
Just
bud.
don't look at the walls. Just
It's
look down.
echoing. It's echoing. Stop. I'm coming. I'm
Come on
coming.
down. Come on down.
Shouldn't he be extra greasy from the salt pork?
I lean over to Malik. I'm like, he's gonna Winnie the Pooh this thing. Just watch.
It's not that big. If it were Arlington, that'd be a different story. But I think you're okay.
There you go. You got this.
I get all the way down just with my eyes closed the entire way.
Who's a brave man? Hey, who's a brave man? There we go.
Don't patronize me.
Go on, say it with me. I'm a big brave man.
Spine Crusher's having none of it. He just walks off.
Okay. You follow the path, and the path well, just winds on in the darkness. It's strange. You have this sort of feeling of a chill, but then you also have this sort of feeling of just dread, sort of charged, as though the feeling of electricity in the air before a storm. It's hard to explain quite what it is. You hear strange chanting from a distant room. And then a sound like a thunderbolt. And then this sustained crackle, this sound of wind, the sound of something screeching, the sound of a scream. They shout, "What are you doing? Stop it! This is sacrilege!" Slap! You hear the sound of a body hitting a floor.
Yep.
Stealth checks all around.
Should we be anywhere on the map yet?
Actually, I'll say in this particular moment, stealth checks with advantage.
So it cancels out my disadvantage. So
Yeah, so straight roll for you. Given that this is, you are coming in at this exact moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 11.
God,
17.
Dirty 20.
that's a 2 for a total of 8. I need new dice. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so many dice. That's so many dice.
He just nodded his head. Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh.
Don't like when a
no.
DM does that. Mm-mm.
We're all dead, baby.
No, thank you.
No, I rolled with advantage for 2 of your other. Oh, you roll for the other compatriots. Okay.
Oh, the wizards.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You're mostly good. I ended up rolling 3 1s.
Well,
Not in total, but with the advantage, you're good except for one of them.
Why do you never roll
But-
that in combat?
Getting them out of the way, and also that dice is going away. There we go. In jail
Yeah.
goes.
dice jail dice.
No,
So-
no. Bring it back out.
DMs
We
can
love
have-
that.
yeah,
We love
DMs
that
can
dice.
have those.
Damn
That's
No,
my
okay,
that's
wait,
my
wait. Can I redeem some of my 20,000 points to unjail the dice, please?
Speaking as a stream manager, yeah, absolutely. The game definitely
Okay,
works like that.
I'm gonna add the reward and then I'm gonna purchase it and then it's.
I'll tell you what. No, I will grant. Here's what I'll say. You guys can choose when I can roll the unlucky dice. All right.
Every time.
At one point this session, you guys all agree. Say, can you make this one the unlucky one? And I'll roll the unlucky dice.
And then you'll
Okay.
get an extra 20 and we'll all cry.
I
It's
know.
And
like
I'll be
Okay.
so glad. I'm like, I got them out of the way. Yeah.
It's the
the
unlucky.
dice jail was a ploy.
All right,
So,
deal.
all right. Yeah. Overall, you hear at this point, Volvea almost like, I'm coming. She feels a mouth on her hand and everything. But Veda kind of like glares at her like, "Fuck are you thinking? Do this quietly." So, not sure whether or not that was too late or not.
I suppose I don't have time to
Wait.
change. And...
I want to try something. Can I? This is gonna be stupid, and I only sort of understand how the cool stick of Dunamancy works. But if I, no, I don't think it works that way. Damn it. Never mind.
Count.
Adrax will take the lead, moving towards the sound.
Suppose I don't have time to change into something a little more quiet.
No, you need
And
to be
just
ready
dock
to
your
throw down.
head real quick. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I'd rather you be ready to fight. We don't need to sneak up. We got this.
All right, guns blazing.
I mean, I'm talking to him, not to you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I mean, whatever happens. We can handle it, is what I'm saying.
Who do you think it is? I whisper.
I mean, the crackling sounds like Grandma, right? Did that sound like my axe to you?
You should did it.
Maybe. We know it's the bride. We know it's, our Tabaxi friend. we know a couple of the people that are in there, but we don't know who's, if they're bad or if they're just charmed, like me and Spinecrusher just were.
Well, let's take care of them and get out of here. The sooner we get out of this cursed place, the better.
Just remember, though, they might be charmed, so try not to land any killing blows unless you're sure.
You saying they might be doing stuff against their will?
I mean, you took a couple swings at us against your will, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So. You go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we being stealthy?
Adraxa
trying to
kicks
be
down the fucking door.
Okay. Oh, shit. Has she always been like this?
Yeah.
This is me checking for traps.
Down the door, and instead of finding a room, you find a stairwell leading up.
Oh, God damn it. Should have listened outside the door. All right, start jogging heavily up the stairs.
Your leg's gonna be worn out by the time you keep doing that.
I can do this. I'm only like 45. I got stamina. I can do this.
At least alternate legs.
Like I'm hopping up the steps.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me just a moment.
Adraxa. Was this where we fought the Baron? It was like an illusion. There was like a Baron that we fought.
So
Oh.
you get to you find what looks like a trapdoor, heavy, almost like a storm door. It's on a slant. Okay.
Try and bang it open with the hilt of my axe.
It's not locked.
Well, then I burst through it.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh yeah. It's Kool-Aid time.
You burst in
What a
and
soul
you
for
are
soul.
immediately struck. You see around you this white tile floor. However, surrounded by this, kind of goes up a little bit towards this room, this sort of round cupola, right? This massive dome above.
Cool.
And around you can see that there is a spell that is charging in this cold blue white sphere that is just spinning around, almost like seeing a dust devil of snow, of lightning, of radiant white light. You're not quite sure what it is. You can see that there are rifts. You've seen things like this before. You've seen where the planes can break down between worlds. You've not seen this since Teleorgatha in such clear, focused, cleanly executed power. This is someone attempting something quite grave. Make an Arcana check. Anyone, assuming that you guys are all coming into this room.
Yeah, I mean, I went through first, so. 15 somehow.
16.
Okay. And I would also say Spine Crusher with advantage if you wanted to.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 15 on the first one. So 15.
Okay, that's good. So,
I also got 15.
all around,
Nice, all
you guys,
around.
We're vibing.
white-
We're vibing.
Yeah.
the white tile at this point is familiar to you all. You recognize this white tile as the same sort of white material used by the Krushtaki Knights, the same material used to block magic.
So-
It seems to you that whatever this entire room operates as a sort of a Faraday cage in a way to contain this separation of worlds from branching out and destroying the entire multiverse, right? So it allows for a traversal.
That's what the walls are made of, or just the floor? Okay.
The tile floor. However, you can still see there are rifts within this.
It's like
that
Cerebro.
are sort of. So picture, Cerebro if you want, but instead of it being a bunch of, just a big old empty space with a big dome, picture instead that the tile floor itself is kind of sundered in terms of reality itself, right? Like the laws of physics are breaking down from section to section in this room.
Can we like see into the rifts? Like,
Oh, yeah.
are they like
Plain as-
holes almost?
Plain as day, but instead of the feeling would be akin to walking into a mist, perhaps. Although in some cases it might be more akin to walking into an oven, or something completely different, depending.
And who's in
So
here?
I'm trying to reconcile it with what I'm seeing on the map, just so I have it straight in my head.
Sure.
Does this tile cover the whole room that we're in right now? And there's
Yeah,
like
so
these.
it's kind of hard to see underneath. So if you look where Adraxa is standing, that's untouched. That is the regular mundane world around the exit, which makes sense if you ended up breaking down the boundaries of the planes. With all of you guys getting a minimum 15, you know that you can figure out what's going on here a little bit. Surprisingly, they're trying to open a portal to some other world. It seems like they're doing it sloppily, just kind of guessing at which place they want to go. You can see that the tile kind of extends a little bit into that bubble, that lightning-like bubble. That the magic reminds you somewhat of the spell that was cast at the villa in Regana by the devil that was trying to abscond with Reggie.
Great.
So
am I like camouflaged right now in my Krishtakian armor?
no, I would say you guys are.
I blend in.
Well, I'll put you here. And Malik, we need to add you as well to the thingy. So give me just a moment. Are you in the thing? You are in the thing. So
I'm excited.
So within, this bubble leads somewhere to multiple planes, perhaps, correct?
let me, one second. Sorry, I'm still trying to get everything set up.
Your timey-wimey is hurting my whittle brain.
We definitely need to each pick a different plane and then just divide and conquer.
Oh God.
Yes.
No, that's the best part.
Yeah, that's the best plan.
Definitely divide the party in the most complicated possible way.
Just extra planar.
Good luck, Matt.
Yeah.
We each play this game on a different Thursday.
Every day of the week. Matt has to stream every night of the week.
Welcome to the lightning plane featuring Zara.
Oh God, I picked the wrong one.
Didn't I say this? Didn't I say we'd be the world of tears and we each pick like an elemental? This is perfect. It thematically lines up so well.
At least you know.
We're the world of tears and you can be one too.
Nope.
Because saving our reality's the thing to do.
I'm sorry, it takes, Fantasy Grounds takes such a long time to actually
Yes.
drag all the tokens in for combat and stuff like that.
Combat?
All the tokens.
What? Combat? Yeah.
Combat?
Most likely combat. Let's be
Why?
honest. Because you kicked down the door in the middle of them trying to do.
Does the door have a problem with that?
It's-
They were like, no.
It's literally the meme you posted earlier today, Ash. It's the stop sign meme. That's exactly what Matt just said.
DMs say like, stop. This is a stop sign.
Check out our Instagram if you like dank memes.
This sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Yeah. That sounds right too.
Here's the thing. You ever hear the word hesitation and heroes in the same sentence? I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Heroes of Hesitation. That doesn't sound too bad.
It's not as good as Mates of Fate. It's not bad.
That's a lot of tokens you're dropping there, Matthew.
Why so many tokens, Matthew?
Are you sure you didn't double it by accident?
No.
Are they friendly?
Probably.
Well, they're
Sure,
showing.
Larry.
Friendly.
They're friendly to each other. Yeah, they've got friends. Some of them have, a bowling club meets every Tuesday. Yeah, but towards you right now?
What race are they? Not that I'm racist, but
No. Well, since you ask, you see kind of a hodgepodge of, honestly, it's a pretty cosmopolitan group of cultists. You can see there's an elf. You can see a half-orc. You can see what looks like a gnome, what looks like a dwarf, and a tabaxi. You can see a
tabaxi.
It's kind of hard to pay attention to the specific details because they are kind of in the middle of this swirling bubble of chaos.
They're in the Thunderdome, baby.
Yeah.
They're a little busy. Okay.
Do we recognize any of them from the wedding?
I'd say, yeah. You recognize a few of them, half maybe. Some of them look like they maybe were posted up here during the wedding and you didn't notice them. One of them, actually, yeah, you noticed is the very first person you saw at the wedding, the guy who was helping with loading of the boxes. Yeah.
What about our kitty cat friend? Or the
You see
bride?
him as well. You see you see Gravendor. You also, yeah, let me add.
What about the guy that was in my Rolodex?
Hold on. The guy that was hit by a roller. What now?
The guy that I put in my Rolodex. He gave me his business card. Is he here?
No, you do not see him. No. Surprisingly enough, he is currently. You would know this. I think, Zara. He is currently puking his guts out because of some shrimp.
Shrimp guys.
There is justice in the world. Yes.
I tried to help those people.
Second.
Never eat shrimp this far from the coast.
Sorry, give me just a moment.
The one we like though, the Tabaxi. Can I make an insight check just to see if does he look hypnotized or does he look like he's born into this cult and completely believes it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, make an Arcana check or insight. Yeah, your choice.
I suck at both,
I know which
so
one.
Can I make an insight check?
my insight is a nat 1 for 2. What's my vibe?
His back is to you. You don't know.
I think
My
that might be a
insight's
steal.
17. What's his vibes?
What's that?
I got a 17 on insight check.
With a 17, there's something curiously strange about his eyes that you can't quite place.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can I do a thing or are we still setting up?
I'm so sorry. This is taking effing forever.
No,
to
it's
do.
okay.
Just because it's a lot of NPCs.
Try Foundry, Matt. Foundry is it's pretty good.
I know. Yeah.
We still love you, Fantasy Grounds, if you're watching.
We
which
do.
You're not. But you've done us well, but it's time to move
You
on.
have been our favorite combat software for going on, I want to say 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
And that's why we would move to Foundry. But you've been good to us.
That's fair.
Fantasy Grounds, you've crashed my computer more times than I can count.
Have you kept it updated? Because it does need updates every couple hours.
Oh, yeah, it needs to update every 15 minutes in mid-game.
Oh God. Really?
While we're waiting for combat to get set up, let me give a quick shout out to my current favorite stream of the week, Views from the Dungeon. These guys are awesome role players. I gave them a link in the chat, but go give them a follow. Seriously, we have another 30 seconds at least before we're in combat. Click the link, go give them a follow. They're really good role players. I invited them to the Discord. Most of them had no idea why. I'm just working through Aaron, but I hope that we're going to be able to have a one-shot with them maybe in July. And I think I'll DM that one unless somebody else wants to. But they're cool, so I hope we get to know you guys. Thank you for coming out tonight.
What am I know I'm TMing a one-shot soon. Was it with... Did we decide?
You were going to DM one with Abandon Quest.
The Bandit. Have we heard from them?
We got to get up with them.
We'll get up with them.
We'll get up with them. They were my favorite stream last week, and I still love them very much.
How about some combat music?
Combat music.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. First,
Why would we need that?
Ash, you wanted to do something. And Draxa.
Yeah, obviously. I see this. I'm like, what the hell is going on in here? I go into a rage, and I charge headfirst into the Thunderdome.
Okay.
Certainly a thing you can do.
It's a thing I'm attempting to do. He's rolling damage dice right. God damn it.
I don't have infinite diamonds. I have a very finite amount of them.
Which
Make
one
a
of you
dexterity
motherfuckers just gave the DM advantage? Who? Oh, Mike. Thank you, Michael.
What?
No, the other Mike.
The other mic. I didn't do
Matt, you
anything.
have advantage on anything you want. Is it the damage?
Just in time for Mother's Day. Thank you.
You
So-
remembered.
Yeah. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Everyone?
I have advantage on that.
Draxa specifically because she just charged into, as she called it, the Thunderdome.
Dirty 20, baby.
You're good.
I'm like butter.
It just seems as though the axe itself almost draws the magnetic field of the bolts that are crossing aside, and you pass in.
Which
It's like an umbrella over you.
which one's the biggest? That's the one I want to charge at.
Gravendor hair set. Now you see a number of them, right? So there's, to be clear, there's the tabaxi to your left. You can see the right now the groom Zaverbanden looks to be unconscious.
Yeah.
Um,
Does any of them look like they're in charge? That's who I'd be gunning for.
I would say on the exact opposite side, way back, mother of the groom.
Oh shit, she's a Krustaki knight. Oh, Drax is low-key scared of her because the Krustaki knights are no joke. She's the one I go for. Can I make it with my movement?
Ken, one little point of order. Make a history check.
Okay. Nat 20.
Yeah,
I remember
she's not a Krustaki knight.
She's
In
not?
fact, she's not wearing anything at all to suggest anything to do with Krustak. It was the sister of the groom. Her daughter was Krustaki knight.
She had some kind of like flare ornamentation in her hair or something to make her seem like she was a badass, right? A priest? Was she a priest?
She looked to be almost like a priestess or something. She was wearing
Right.
a dress of black feathers and this really elaborate crow-like attires. Yeah.
Her dress was lovely. I'd like to remove her head from it.
Okay. I'll let you have one surprise round because you kicked in the door, and then we are rolling initiative.
I should appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Reckless attack. Here we go.
And I'm going to put you here.
The fuck was that, Axe? That's not fun. It's a 13 to hit.
13.
Yep.
1 second. Sorry. Big combat tracker. That misses.
I figured as much. All right, I'm like, oh shit, I'm still kind of like crackling from getting through the Thunderdome, so I try and swing with my extra attack. Here we go. That is also reckless. Come on, give me a crit though. Give me a crit. I want it so bad. 28 to hit.
28 definitely hits, yeah.
Excellent. My electric axe just crackles and glows for 14 points of damage. No, wait, I'm raging. 17 points of damage. No, wait, 19 points of damage. It's not. I know it sounds like I just made that shit up. I always forget my rage damage. It's 19.
19 points?
Yes.
Fucking A, nice. All right. Now, everyone, please.
Hey,
Roll initiative.
let's fucking go.
All right, 17.
17 for you. 1 second. Okay.
Dirty 20.
13.
20. Sorry, Malik, you said 13?
Yep.
Cool.
And I'm 11.
Okay, all right. Up first, Adraxa with a dirty 20.
What are you doing in here on this blessed day? Try and take her head off again. Reckless attack. 29 to hit. Oh wait, that was a nat 20, wasn't it? Yeah, I just rolled a 20. Nat 20.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
This is about to be
Roll damage.
a thing. This is gonna take me a minute to do the math. So that is an 18 plus the 5. So don't write this down yet. 23. Plus my brutal critical. I get to roll that one more time. So 23 plus, not too shabby. 16 plus 5. It's 21. What's 21 plus 23? Jesus Christ, it's gonna be so much
44.
chance. That's 44. Let's throw a little, let's just see how she's looking before I throw in a smite. 44 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Hey!
Her fucking head off.
I could see how DMs get frustrated, like DMing high-level campaigns, because the players get so powerful.
Hold on, I gotta actually math this shit. 'Cause...
Look at me. I'm God now.
All right, hold up. 44?
44 point. I mean,
Right.
I'm a high-level barbarian. My crits are no joke.
Fucking hurt. All right.
And for my extra attack, is she still standing?
Is she still standing?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, she's still standing.
Great, I'm gonna make my extra attack on her as well. Ooh, that's only a 12 to hit though.
Misses.
I got fire in my eyes, I can't see straight. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Seeing the threat. Okay.
That's me, I'm the threat.
She kind of, you see her for just a moment, sneer, everything kind of clutching at the wound in her chest. She swirls her hands around, and for a moment, it seems as though she disappears.
Oh, what the?
As she casts Time Stop.
What? She did what?
So,
Cool. Oh, this fight's gonna be
one
sick.
moment.
While you're doing that, Zara, our good friend B-Way Marshall, just gave you advantage.
Nice.
Okay. I just used my advantage to make that a little bit better. So, she gets to take 3 turns in a row.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I really wish one of us didn't counter spell.
Let's see. 1.
What's counterspell?
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is?
What's magic? I don't know.
All right, 1 second.
Or game.
Digging this combat music, Mike. Nice pick.
1. She's going to. Well, let's see. Actually, yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Oh no, look at his evil
no.
look at him.
Favor.
Oh no.
The white the
this is
whitewashedness
Fun!
makes it even worse.
Oh man, this is so good. I didn't realize I could do this.
He's about to have the same joy I just had destroying me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of happy for him, honestly. Not, but also, he's my friend and I am.
Charisma saving throw, Ash.
God damn it. Okay. 3.
Oh,
She
my
casts
God.
banishment.
Nice.
You feel
What?
for a second as the she kind of like for you it's instantaneous. You don't even notice what happened. First thing she does with the time stop, she draws on the hole in the dome and pulls it down. As one of the planes seems to seep into a little bit more of the space, grabs hold of you, and she, like a fisherman throwing a net out over the water, casts you out. You are banished. So, for up to a minute,
Oh no!
for her second action,
That's awesome. That's so annoying, but I'm so happy for you.
for her second action, what's the range on this? Okay. For her second action. Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, Blue just raided us. Hey, Blue. Thanks for the raid, man.
We're
I'm
about
fucking shit up. Good timing. All right.
I just got banished.
yeah, we're about to
I'm so glad you're here.
For her second action, she walks up to about this point, and she is going to cast Cone of Cold. So, Zara, Malik, Mike, oh, sorry, Spine Crusher.
Yeah.
Role playing.
Three of you.
I am both
I need you to make a Constitution 17 saving throw.
on save. 17. There we go. Oh. There we go.
I feel like the DM advantage led directly to this. Yeah, it fucking did, Mike.
Yeah.
What was the
19.
constitution you said?
19.
17 you need to make.
19. Oh, you're asking him. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Diamond Soul to re-roll it because I only got 16. I'm gonna use a key point.
Nice.
I failed.
Okay.
19.
19. Good. Okay, so with that, Spine Crusher and Malik will take half damage. Zara, you will take full cold damage. 8d8.
Oh god.
31 points of cold damage.
I don't
Okay.
think I will.
Fuck you.
31 you said?
31 points.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
cold.
Okay. All right.
For her last action, she is going to cast. What the hell? Seeing the threat, she kind of looks around, smiling. It's time still frozen, and she casts teleport.
I really biffed that one. Wait, is teleport concentration?
Teleport
Yeah.
is not. It's
Huh.
instantaneous.
Yeah.
What if she didn't, though?
Okay. So,
It's the best up joke I've ever heard.
so
Pete just said, who keeps giving the DM advantage? That's like giving Ted Bundy the key to the sorority house.
oh,
It's horrible.
okay. I like to think I'm marginally more ethical. That brings us to Spy Crusher. You're up. As
Alright.
you suddenly feel this like punch of cold hit you. Oh, by the way, sorry. It was so you should have taken 31 halved. You and Malik. It was only
so-
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
to be clear. Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's all right. So 15 or 16? What is it? Are you
Uh,
round up or down?
You ran down.
You're on
Yeah.
down. So 15.
15. Yeah.
All right. So what's the math on that? All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. So the scene in front of him is. So he doesn't see a Draxa anymore, right?
No.
Do I see? Oh, and the she disappeared, right?
Yeah, she disappeared. As best you can tell, she was there for a second. Adraxa got one really solid hit in, and then that Drax is no longer there, and neither is. From your point of view, it was instantaneous. You didn't get to see anything after Adraxa. She just kind of swirled her hands for a second and then disappeared along with Adraxa.
And then I see like 6 of these, I don't know, lunatics circling, and then the bride and groom there standing
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I have no sense where the 2P Draxa and the mother of the groom just disappeared to. I guess I'm just going to, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to charge. So I'm gonna use my dash action.
Yeah, you are.
I can use, yeah, so I'm just gonna dash. Gravendor was a guest at the wedding, right? Do
Yes.
I have a sense that he's not exactly in his right self?
Make an insight check.
All right, 23.
He's not the same as you'd seen him before. Something
Yeah.
seemed off. Yeah.
I let him be, and I'm just going to charge at this first cult fanatic right here, straight line. So I'm going to charge. So I'm going to use a bonus action to just make a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
The Frost brand greatsword, that's two-handed, right? So I can't use that because I'm wearing a shield. But I will use my warhammer.
You can not use a shield as an action, I think, right?
Like,
Or as a.
So,
nah, it's going to lower my AC.
Okay, that's fine.
What-
That's fine.
what'd you
Yeah,
say,
you
Isabel?
can't-
I said it's a free action to drop something. So if you don't give a shit, if you just want to drop it to the floor, you can do that.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep my shield up.
Is the
I'm gonna
Thunderdome
use-
still
Probably a
up?
good idea.
What's that?
Is the Thunderdome still up? Or did it?
Yes, it is. Do me a favor and make a dexterity saving throw.
You forgot to give us homework. Sorry.
No, I didn't.
You forgot to collect the homework, actually.
At 20. 23.
Hey.
You're fine.
Alright.
Again, that kind of rift that Drax had carved open with, it's almost like an umbrella that's still.
I like
holding-
shimmied in there before it closed behind me.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so I'm going to then use my bonus action to attack with my Warhammer. I gain a +5 to the damage roll. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to attack with that. Nat 1. So that'd be a 9.
Okay. Let me see. A 9, I'm pretty damn sure doesn't do shit. Yep.
Yeah, it's only a +5 bonus to my damage roll. I can't add anything to my attack roll. All right, and I think I have other stuff I can do, but I'm going to save it. I think it's worth saving, and that is my turn.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
All right, that will bring us up to Cult Fanatic 1 is going to seeing you. He's going to come up, running up. Ooh. Sorry, 1 second.
I feel like we're fighting a marching band.
So Cult Fanatic 1 runs up, and he is going to cast Inflict Wounds.
What?
But here's the thing. It doesn't do shit, because you got your armor on.
That's right.
Is he completely immune to magic? Like
He's wearing
complete?
the armor.
Well, we just gotta repaint it then, and I'll stop giving you such a hard time about it.
Yeah.
Cult Fanatic 2, seeing this, saying, "Fuck, he's one of them!" He's going to draw his dagger. Alright, that'll be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. What is the... Oh, cool. 2 multi. Nice.
2 multi-attacks.
He's like, oh,
Alright,
yeah.
and,
Four
and,
times.
and a 21.
Huh?
And a 21.
That hits too. Great.
Alright, cool. So he just... Fuck! He just, like, shanks you.
Yeah.
Alright. Up next, Cult Fanatic 3 is going to run forward and is going to cast, let's see, Sacred Flame at you, Zara.
Man.
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter?
Sectum Sempra. Yeah. Do me a favor, make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Hey! 20 for 22.
Hey.
You see that and you're just like, bitch, please. Yeah. No. Ain't happening. Cool. Exactly what fucking Snake did. Yeah, Snake does. Like, you dare.
Doing? Get out of here, that shit.
Love it.
I invented that spell. It's canon now. From the past.
You were probably the first, yeah. Okay, Cult Fanatic 4 is going
Everyone
to run
has Firebolt, but what about a little
All right.
radiant?
Cult Fanatic 4 is going to run up and let's see. Oh, shit.
Now, actually, I can never be damaged by Sacred Flame. Can you write that down real quick?
Yeah, that's canon too. I've heard that.
I don't hate it.
He's going to cast. Nice. He's going to cast Shield of Faith on itself. And as a bonus action, conjures up a Spectral Whip that is going to try and attack you, Malik. So,
Ball whip?
it is a spiritual weapon in the form of like a cat of 9 tails. All right.
Is it made of a shrunken tentacle?
It is exactly. Thank you so much. I was hoping you'd catch that.
You're welcome.
All right.
Is he? Are we playing by the rules where you can cast like a low level spell and a high level spell? Or...
It's a bonus action.
Yeah. But I thought normally you couldn't cast. I thought you had to pair cantrip with a spell. Unless you don't, in which case I'll start doing that shit because that sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know, honestly. Wait, let me see the time.
That ruling is about to change the course of this whole game.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action, as is Spiritual Weapon, as far as the casting time. So I don't think that it's, too much to... Because you can use an action for your bonus action. It's fine. And it's not that they're both conflicting concentration, so I don't think it's...
But they are both... For not to get all like, but I thought for casting spells, if you cast 2 spells in a turn, I thought one of them had to be a cantrip. Unless you say that's not the rules in your universe, and I would love to play by those new rules.
That's fine. So I'll tell you what, I'll forget about the Shield of Faith. I'll drop the thing back down, but the Spiritual Weapon does roll a 22 to hit.
Shit. I was hoping you'd be like, oh yeah, you can cast spells on a turn, and I'll be like, yes,
No.
there you go.
Nope.
I can't use dodge when you're attacking me, I guess, right? Do I have to prepare dodge, or...?
You have to have dodge prepared, yeah. So it has not been
Okay.
your turn yet, so no, you cannot use it yet. I don't think you have a feat that would allow you to use dodge as a reaction. If so, holy fuck, monks are cool.
No, I have like patient defense, and
Yeah.
it says I can spend a key point to use a dodge action, but I couldn't tell if that was like extra on my turn. So that's cool.
Yeah, it would have to be on your turn. But you can do that for the next time if you wanted to use it. Yeah. So if you have a feeling that you're going to be hit, you can use a key point for that. Yeah. But
I gotcha.
so yeah, 22.
Just not trying to make another character.
That's a 22 to hit. That's not the damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hit me. Yeah,
Cool.
you hit me.
Okay. Yeah. And for damage, that's just going to be 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
So yeah, much
Okay.
much better. Good.
Okay.
All right.
That makes me feel better.
Good. All right. Finally, Cult Fanatic 5 is going to use. Ooh. Do me a favor, Zara.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. Hold on. Spine Crusher. Wisdom save. No, wait, no, never mind. You saw that it wouldn't work, and you would prefer that. So it would have been Zara, Wisdom save.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
That is a 23.
You are fine. He tries to cast a spell. But between the lightning bolts and between you being like, fuck you guys. Yeah, nothing. Alright, cool. Malik, you're up. You are currently...
All right, so
Yeah.
before I continue with this combat, I want to point out the person who attacked Spine Crusher said he's one of them. So I was like, can I speak and say, like, what do you mean one of them?
Yeah. He says, we'll make a persuasion check to see if you can, convince him to answer your question. This doesn't count as your action. This is just going to be a flourish for the sake of conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
That's 20.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, alright.
Don't talk to me, you fucking true stocky dogs!
Whoa, 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 dude. That's not us. You got us all wrong.
Yep, one of the other ones is, they're interrupting the ritual! They all die!
I'm gonna like try to hit somebody with an. Who's closest to me? Number 4.
The closest one to you would be number 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna like hit him with like a spinning back fist type thing.
You gotta run up to him first.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Zara,
Can I do
because
that?
I'm not as good with spiritual weapon, does that invoke an attack of opportunity from spiritual weapon running away?
I don't believe it does. I don't
Okay.
think spiritual-
Okay. This is fun. I'm like, I love this combat encounter because I get to use all of your own shit against you.
Let us know if you want us to drive the NPCs for a little while. We don't mind.
Oh yeah, at this point I'll say they come up, yeah. Yeah, because next up is Bavigda Tawny. But yeah. Alright, so you are running up, you're free from the spiritual weapon, you run up to him. The thing is, you have to make a dexterity saving throw to pass through the Thunderdome.
Hold on, dude. I have ability for that.
Cracked shit.
Never mind. Okay. Dex saving throw.
Yep.
29.
Oh, you're fine, yeah. That it's almost as though Adraxa, wherever she was banished to, is just holding the lightning like, no, you don't. Yeah, you're fine. This is just arcing seemingly everywhere else. Okay, go ahead and make your attack against cultist number 1.
Oh, what the fuck? Why do I keep getting 20s?
Darn.
Question it.
Oh no.
Oh, man, I wish I
As long as you're not,
like,
yeah. Like, ah, man, I think this is rigged. I keep getting nat 20s. Something's wrong with this.
Oh, well.
Like, never refresh your page.
Yeah, no, you got the orange Jesus right now. Like,
You
don't,
get a
don't
hot
fuck that
streak.
up.
Yeah.
So I hit him with 12 points of damage,
Nice, okay.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack him again with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, that hits. Holy shit.
Attaboy.
Monks.
5 damage.
Okay.
And then I can use a key point to use Flurry of Blows to do another unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, you can.
22.
Yep. I love monks
And,
so much now.
6 more damage.
God. All right. Yeah, looking pretty hurt. Monks are the best. They are. It's
100%.
best martial class as far as I'm concerned. Just do so much cool shit. You're balanced, all this stuff. All right. At this point, I'll say that the Vigda.
Oh, actually, sorry. If my Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of Blows gives you 2, right? You should get to use 2 unarmed strikes. Do another one.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
And yeah, I think it does, right? You get to, for Flurry Blows, it should say that you get to use 2 unarmed strikes.
Christ, yeah, I am like on fucking fire here.
Ooh.
This dude, man.
Crit.
All right.
That was a crit, my man.
14 more.
14 more damage?
Yep.
Fucking
How do you want to do this?
Oh, he's done then. Okay.
He's done, yeah. So
I'm gonna karate chop like as hard as I can through his neck.
Fucking A. So, yeah, Malik just runs up and just like Itman just. And it's a sickening crunch as the half elf's neck just goes limp and his whole body follows, slumps to the floor. All right, fucking awesome, man. All right.
Someone didn't remember what I said before this started.
Spine Crusher looks over at Malik and says, shit. Good job, little man.
It was
After I just missed my Warhammer attack. Yeah.
You're like, ugh, getting shanked, and then Malik just. Yeah.
I keep you by my side every fight.
All right. Let's see. Bavigda comes up at this point. She is going to cast. Let's see how they set up. Shit. Seeing that it's a bit of a risk. She actually will cross the bounds into the desert. You see her drop down to her knees for a second, stumble, and then get back up. Runs to about here, and is going to cast Lightning Bolt.
That's a precarious
So-
place to stand.
Yeah.
Second.
Next to the desert realm, is that the air plane? You know what I mean? The air elemental plane.
Bill. It's a fail. Fuck,
Thank God she did not eat the shrimp.
Yeah, right?
And that's a success. All right, that's fine though. So that is going to be 20 points of lightning damage, 10 to the other one. So. Okay. That's her turn. At this point, Shire Voltregrin is going to pop up. He's running through. Let's see. Yeah, he's
Sure,
fine.
like-
Dodges the lightning. All right. And he is going to... Nice. He's going to attack at Cult Fanatic 3. Misses. Oh, but he's got a multi-attack. Cool. Then with his shield... Yeah, that's a hit. 10 points of damage. Cool, looking really hurt. And... Nice. Fails, and then that actually ends up... So he ends up missing with a spear, but knocking the Cultist 3 prone. As the gnome just fucking... Ah! All right. And this, Zara, you're up.
Ooh. All right. So I'm under the impression that Gravendor Harriset is under the influence of something, right?
Yes. Make a... Yeah, go ahead. No, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to give you hints. You guys are high level. You do this shit.
All right.
We're big
Do
kids
I
now.
have I ever seen an effect similar to this? Like, has this ever, like, with the glassy eyes, do I have any idea what vague type of spell or its level might be affecting him?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm bad at those. Nat 1, I got jack shit.
You're not even sure that he is under a spell. Maybe this is all his plan. Shit.
No, we have this. I know his eyes because both of our eyes glow weird. They're
Right,
wrong.
but you're not sure there's something else. Maybe there was something about Gravendor that... Maybe this isn't even Gravendor. Fuck is going on? This can't make sense. You're just so
Only-
confused.
Only one way to find out, and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at him. I'm going to attempt to dispel whatever
You're just
magic
like throwing up
either
against the wall.
affecting Gravendor
Alright, what level?
Oh shit, I accidentally just, hold on. I hit back on the page when I was trying to scroll down.
Oh, good.
Let's do a cheeky little 5th level.
Okay. 1 sec.
If it's higher than 5th, I have to make a check.
Make a check.
Damn.
Alright.
They're so powerful.
So... I'm casting at 5th, so that means DC is 10 plus the spell's level plus -2 because I'm casting it up to...
That is Matthew's D&D guts, right?
What do I... Is it my spell attack? How do I... What type... My spell casting ability. Okay, so... Okay, so I rolled... Fuck. I rolled an 11 plus 4 makes it...
15.
But I upcast it, so 17. Is it a 7th level spell or lower?
It is a 6th level, so you are
Yes!
just able to... As you cast this spell, kind of like... You struggle because of the lightning and everything that's kind of in the way, and you get this weird sort of sense as you're trying to find what the hell it is on him. You cast, and then you find there's this amulet that you don't recall him wearing at the wedding. You grab and give it almost like a yank, and from across the room, it snaps off of his neck, falls to the ground, and starts to disintegrate, and almost like ashes with water poured onto them, curdling up, and then into nothing.
It's a Horcrux.
Yeah, at this point, Gravendor Harriset, lucky for you, motherfuckers.
I was like, he's
Is-
such a powerful wizard, I were fucked!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It was my turn with the brain stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't
All
lucky
right.
for us. It's lucky for us that we have Zara using her brain on our team.
All right.
That's smart. I have a +1 intelligence.
Well,
Yeah,
Isabel
at that
doesn't.
point, the thing just looks at you. Not bad. All right. I had missed that completely. Bolvea, at this point, comes charging in as well. Okay. She is going to run clean over, seeing Bavigda over here, and is going to try and attack this other cultist. Hold on, let me make sure this guy's showing he's like dead. He's going to attack cultist 2. It's going to be... Oh yeah, that's it.
Nice. Good job, Olvay.
Knocking them prone as well. With actually just barely missed it.
God damn
That
it.
succeeds on the save. Okay. All good though. And then that's going to bring us to Feora. I'd say for this point, she's restrained, unable to break out. Grabbing Droharis set. What? Is going to, kind of catching on to what's happening, is going to try and cast... Claps a hand onto the cultist nearby, and is going to try and cast Beguile or Dominate Person.
No.
Fails.
Ah,
All right.
Taste of the medicine.
And, like, this is all a big misunderstanding, I think, don't you? Yeah. Oh my god. So sorry. I think maybe you could help us for a bit. Yeah. So, Cultist 3,
He would have done that to us and we would have been so fucked.
who's really kind of fucking hurt, is, changes size for just a second. Xavier Abandon is still unconscious, bringing us to the top of the round. Adraxa,
Hi.
you are bandaged. All right.
So, tell me what I'm looking at. Like, what do I see? Because Adraxa's never been banished before.
Ooh, actually,
Did
Am
she
I in
get
the-
banished from the demi-plane?
Am I in
or
the
is-
ethereal plane? Am I in space? Like, what happened?
it says it's a harmless demi-plane for this particular.
Or whatever plane you're original to, in case for some reason we're not on the original material plane.
So what do I see?
You see, well, do me a favor and close your eyes. Now rub them a lot.
Okay. Adraxa, like
That's what you see.
like the fire goes out of her eyes as her rage drops, and she's like, what? And starts like kicking her feet, trying to run, and there's nothing underneath her, and she's like, oh my god. She's freaking out a little bit.
Okay.
Do I get a saving throw to try and come back?
It says you're fucking banished. Doesn't I'm looking over the thing and I'm like, give them anything? No, it's concentration.
I'm
Yeah,
just
like-
in here.
Yeah.
I'm just in here.
You out of commission for 1
Great.
minute. Sorry.
Gotta be my turn. Should we
All right.
take a break soon?
We can take a quick break. Let's take a quick break
Okay.
Good spot.
because now it's the mother of the groom's turn. We'll
Oh,
come back
good,
to that.
good. Okay. So listen,
Let's come right back.
we are gonna take a quick break. Please stay tuned because I want you guys to see our video of our friend TT Tomes and his book that's launching on Kickstarter very, very shortly. It looks awesome. So at least stay tuned through that before you take a break or whatever. But thanks for sticking with us. We're so glad you guys are here. We love you guys. We'll be right back.
TT Tomes offers D&D players customized character journals, or tomes as we call them. A successful Kickstarter campaign will help us accomplish 3 things. First is the website, which needs to allow for a certain level of customization. Adventurers will be able to customize their tome by choosing cover art, uploading personal character artwork, choosing from different backgrounds, fonts, and much more. Then they can customize the templates provided for a completely unique look. Number 2 is the artwork. The more artwork we can create means the more choices we can offer adventurers when they're personalizing their tome. TT Tomes works with artists and D&D players to constantly create new and relevant art choices. Number 3 is page protectors. Each tome will come with a stack of page protectors that are specifically designed for our tomes. This will ensure long-term use and dry erase capability. When given the chance, I know how much time, thought, and planning we put into our characters, so why should our character journals be any different?
As the youth would say, let's get this bread, guys.
What? Let's get the Fred? What? What do the kids say? Oh God, I said that unironically. I'm an old person. What do the kids say?
Oh.
I wasn't.
Are we live?
Yes.
We're live.
Tell me what the phrase is so I can use it correctly next time.
Let's get
this
that
bread. You're right.
Bread.
It's like 5 years old. It's not the kids.
Oh no, I'm really old. They don't
Let's
even
get this
say it
bread.
anymore. Oh God.
Let's get this, Fred. Love it. Yeah. Fred, one of the cultists. Yeah.
That's whack.
We need a new Nightbot command, which is youth facts, and it's also going to be Isabel.
You're old.
Fred was cult member number 1.
Hashtag you fast.
I'm here for the D&D. Stay here for the life lessons.
Yeah.
Are you under 30?
What'd
Let
you
me
say,
know.
Isabel?
Yeah, let me know what words you're using. I'm interested. Let's play D&D.
Alright.
Slammer, lama, ding dong. All right, cool.
Humiliating.
At this point in time, there's a sizzle and a pop as the mother of the groom reappears. A second. Oh, there's the thing.
Somebody break this bitch's concentration, please.
At this point,
We couldn't see her.
at this point, she just has this look of sort of desperation and bitterness. She is going to with advantage 'cause
Does she look about as bloodied as she did when she left?
so she does. Oh, so good thing is with advantage.
Just Fred in the throat.
Okay. She stabs. You see her as she picks up her son's throat. She's by the throat. And
No.
cuts across her own son's neck. Fiora, at this point, no, you monster! How could you? At this point, the planar sections start to wobble,
no.
for lack of a better.
Oh no.
Shifting. You see as they start to fade, those that are hot become cold, those that are cold remain so, but darken. They all start to become slightly similar. And at this point, let me switch you over to a slightly different map.
What? What's
What are
happening?
you doing to us?
I mean, I'm just banished, so I don't say shit. But I'm
Every
excited for
time
you guys.
we come here. Every time we come to this place, there's illusions.
Not illusions, no, this is not. Well, we'll find out what's going on. It's just very slightly different. So,
Just reality's kind of breaking. You know how that goes.
you guys are
I
currently.
unfortunately do.
One second.
This. Is this notebook paper? Where?
God, is there a written portion of this D&D game? 'Cause I'm gonna fail it.
All right, I don't know why the hell it's doing that. Give me a moment.
Mine's just like the other map, but like
I think it.
smaller.
No, it's like reset the grid or something. So let me try and do that.
Oh, we got another give a player advantage. Oh, who's it gonna be, Blue?
The DM. The DM.
No, go
No,
fuck,
it's the
go fuck yourself.
player!
Fuck that guy.
What's he done for us lately other than create a homebrewed adventure for us to play every week? What is this shit?
This shit is not, as the youths would say, funky fresh.
You're fucking with me because you know I'm gonna repeat what you say to try and sound young.
Did you say Funky Fred?
Okay. Here's Fred again.
This shit is not funky, Fred.
Bullying.
Fred's the new Carl.
This is wiggity whack. Who needs advantage the most? That is a good question.
Not me, because I got one.
It might be a Drax thing.
It
'cause
might
she
be
is
me.
in another realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you even use that?
Yeah, I'm not making saving throws right now.
Just vibing in the void.
Can I get advantage on vibing?
I could use advantage.
Can you
'cause
make
I got
a
some dope
vibe
attacks I
check
can
real
do.
quick?
All right, we're thinking. Yeah, we're thinking Spine Crusher. If you're gonna let us vote.
All right. Can we, Mike?
All right,
can
let me
you have
just
any
run a
music that's-
poll real quick. No,
Do you have any music that's a little bit more chilling, terrifying?
God, he wants the
Dreadful.
boss
Say
music.
no, and then he'll
Oh,
have to change the vibes of this scene to match your music. Play something really upbeat, something funky fresh.
Yeah. Make it Funky Fred, Mike. I'm young.
Just fucking starts playing the Ghostbusters theme.
You're hip with the youth.
All right.
Oh, don't like that.
This might be it. We'll see.
This will work.
Mm-mm.
At this point,
Nope. Don't like that.
she drops to her knees
Ugh.
and lets out this blood-curdling howl that is echoed by the young bride. This shrill cry. You find that the planes have shifted and twisted into this darkened realm. It's hard to tell what is in this room that you're in right now. It is chilling. Shadowy figures that are flitting about above your heads. Make a perception check. As at this point, I'd say combat is temporarily suspended, if not ended.
The worst.
So,
Fuck. Can we just use my passive?
Fine.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
fine.
You're cracked. Good job.
what'd you get? 22?
Yep.
Yeah. Malik, you see it first. With your dark vision, you're able to tell. You're not dark, imposing, terrifying looking creatures. They're crows? Ravens? They're seated behind. You start to notice that the birds are flying all upwards towards this sort of central silhouetted form. There, atop it, you see, shrouded in black, motionless. You see the birds themselves. Each of them seems to be flying inwards and out from small, narrow, tiny holes within the walls of obsidian. You see, sitting on the throne, a figure, cloaked in black. You barely make out what looks maybe like a porcelain mask. You see the birds themselves perch for a moment or two on crossed leg, on shoulder. Each one of them seems to be coming from the eaves of this room, offering gifts. You see they bring bits of string, child's dolls, playthings, and visions and tales. You see them carrying silver coins and baubles, finger bones. You see them carrying branches and ribbons. You see river stones and eye stalks. And many of them carry silken threads, dreams still melting in the light of the dawns of a wispy, silvery threads carrying the sounds of laughter, of strange, far-off places, gone, lost, evaporating. Even as she feels them. Like sort of this feeling of how cobwebs tend to be drawn towards the corner of a room. You get this feeling the flocks of birds, of ravens, are milling about her. Their wings and their cawing makes this frantic discord that just is almost deafeningly loud. It seems almost like this overbearing white noise of wings flapping. Just wings. And you see this cloud of them, flapping wings. It's almost impossible to make out even the form of this person sitting there atop this throne. Until at once the wings stop. maybe 100 birds or more, fall dead around her to the floor in one quick. And it's at that moment that they fell dead, you noticed, was the moment that she turned her eyes towards you. So.
Good jack shit.
Not accustomed to guests. Not accustomed to people who have made offerings, people who have lost things lately. You? It's so very rare. Folk lose things willingly. She looks at the mother of the groom. I wonder why. I had a thing once. I had many things. I had places. I had friends. A name. I had a name. What was it? You're here. All of you are here. I can feel it. You've lost things as well. Maybe they're here. Maybe not. Maybe you could give me something, and then that would be just like losing a thing too. Wouldn't it? I can smell it on you. I can feel it on you. I can see it. Anyone can. Friends. Memories. Parents. Loved ones. Home. Childhood. Innocence. Control. Faith. You've all lost something, haven't you? So why? Why are you here? Why are you here? You hear the voice in your head, though she doesn't move or turn her face towards you. A voice that sounds as though it's coming from a whisper, lips just behind you. At this point, the mother of the groom, Zerabenda, turns around and bows and offers up her hands as though like holding the knife, arms shaking. Raven Queen, I offer you that gift of a mother's greatest treasure lost, that you might help. You are lost but not forgotten, never forgotten, to those who still honor the old ways. In Vagandol and up elsewhere, we, O Raven Queen, offer whatever you would take, but that you help rid us of this new found threat to our land. These idolaters. Interesting idolaters. That suggests that they have an idol. That suggests that they have a god. Is it a god like me, I wonder? No, probably not. No, gods like me are few and far between. Far between. Between. It's another thought. It's quite funny. Between, if you knew. You see as the birds start to twitch on the ground at this.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Do I have any idea who the queen is?
Make a religion check.
Right. And while I'm doing that, second question, has it been a minute yet?
That was my question as well. What the fuck? What the?
25.
25. Yes. The Raven Queen, a name you've heard of. Yes. What you know of the Raven Queen is this, that there was at one point a woman, an elven princess or queen. She was a leader, and she studied for years how to perform lost magics of the highest degree. What you know is that her people were divided. The elves were fighting amongst one another, and she sought to unite them by becoming a powerful force, one that could come powerful enough to become even a god. And then once she thought they would all follow her, and she would be able to give them prosperity and peace for eternity. In her effort to save her people, the Raven Queen, it said, was betrayed. There was a ritual being performed, and in the midst of this ritual, binding the souls of her disciples to her, some traitors, dark wizards, sought to leech power from the ritual itself, drawing and siphoning off some of that power into themselves. She was able, through her central position in the ritual, to be able to punish them, to be able to destroy them and defeat them. But in doing so, it splintered her soul into this fractured thing. What you know is that the Raven Queen became a goddess of lost things, a goddess of death.
Now,
So, what you know is that you are face to face right now with a goddess. This would be someone on the level of, let's say, this would be someone on the level of Duck.
now that segues into my next question. Do I know how old she is in
Timeless.
relation? No, I mean like the age of this story in relationship to the age of Mirashal's story. No, right? Mirashal was just someone
It's just a guy.
before he became a god, right?
Yeah.
He was just a guy.
What I would say is that you knew this story growing up, so this story of the Raven Queen predates the Nine Hells being turned into the hells that they are today. This predates Teleorgatha, perhaps another time and realm and world that the Raven Queen existed, and her story somehow transcends, most concepts of time. She's one of the old ones.
Is it possible that that Mirashal was one of the people that could have betrayed her? Does that make any sense in a timeline, or am I completely off the mark with that?
Possible. You have no idea. What you know about Mirashal is Mirashal, according to most of the stories anyway, Mirashal is one of the Craven. You know that he was punished for not taking a side in the Ethereal War, and in consequence was banished to his own realm. Although it seemed like it was almost sort of a mutual thing, more or less like someone who had not necessarily stayed neutral because of fear in the war, but was a threat to anyone, and maybe sort of like a rogue general or something, was left alone for everyone's well-being to carve out his own little kingdom in the multiverse. That's what you kind of would know about about Mirashal.
Okay.
So at this point, Adraxa, you, having been a minute, pop back into a completely different place. Delicious. Tasted it, the lost many things. So much. Curious. Many have lost their mothers. Very few have lost their mothers while they're still alive. Very few have lost sisters while they're still alive. You have lost sisters alive and dead. You have lost your friends twice. One tried to kill himself and then killed himself again by virtue of another. I'm so sorry. And yet at the same time so very intrigued. You've lost faith as well in your cause and your people. Don't look so surprised.
Who are you?
See your lives plain the back of your hands. You're a curious one, she says, looking at you, Malik.
Makes you say that.
You pursue a man with many faces. A man behind a mask. Artaxis, yes?
How'd you know?
I told you At this point, the mother of the bride kind of stands up. Queen, your grace, I'll get you in a minute. This voice voiced from every single bird in the room, calling it once. And she shakes and drops down prostrate, face to the bowing.
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
So one of my abilities is tranquility, and it lets me like cast a sanctuary spell. So I'm gonna do that towards her. So like if you attack me, you have to make a wisdom saving throw. I
Sure.
think it's wisdom.
Okay.
The mother of the groom or the Raven Queen?
The Raven Queen.
Okay. Very interesting. Offensive, are we? You've all lost something. Usually people who've lost things want them back, but you've come for reasons, haven't you? This Bivigda comes up. I've come for my sister. Nothing else. She's not lost. But I'll not have her lost. I'll not have her taken from me. Raven Queen stands up. This sort of feeling that she looms taller than she looks, even though frame is shorter than Atrax's. Something about the way she carries herself. It's not that she doesn't cast a shadow. She casts a shadow. Room itself seems to darken around. She meets Bivigda's gaze. And what do you have to offer me? She's been brought as an offering. Surely you can understand that there is a matter of this being somewhat ungracious to try and take an offering from the very mouths that feed. Why then? Why would you do this? She's been given. You hear the voice almost this chorus. Some of the voices like an old woman, some like a child. It's sickening. Bivigda, because she wasn't hers to give. None of us are. None of us are. A very strong sense of self, strong sense of self, strong sense of self, strong sense of self. Do you want to know how you die? She knows. Has she not told you then? Bivigda's face goes white. What?
It's a long story.
Long story. Stories are always long, aren't they? How well do you even know each other? You don't talk to each other. This is so strange. I don't have visitors often. You can guess. Friends.
You are a lunatic.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Please don't provoke. We are a guest. Okay?
He's clearly crazy.
Oh, crazy. I'm the one who's... Sorry. What do you believe in? What do you believe in, Carl? Oh, do you believe in your oaths that you've taken? No, those anymore. Do you believe great big man that worshipped in the temples? Maybe obligatory, or whose rituals, prayers, hours, wait. Now what do you believe in? You've lost something too. Your faith, I have it here. She pulls up this thing, this sort of glimmering silver ball. It's almost opalescent. It seems like it's made of just light water. It spins in her hand. Passes it back and forth effortlessly. Hands between her fingers. Lost things. How nice it would be. Believe anything.
That is my faith. Then you can keep it.
Gladly. Oh, such devotion. You asked a favor. The mother. Yes. Your Grace. The people of Fagandol have fallen. In grace and stature, we've become victims of charlatans who have come into the Empire from abroad and brought in tales of the false god. This Krishtok. We ask that you help us bring death to the lies. Bring death to them. Send your birds of prey. Send anything you can. So doubt and discord. Help them to lose their influence. Stop them from gaining a foothold. Poisoning the minds of our people.
You know that Krustok is a false god?
I do! How do you think it felt losing my daughter and lose my son to set things right?
We are allies, then. Truly.
At this, Bevigda and Bovea take a step back. Both their swords.
In the way that we both hate Krustok. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
The enemy of my enemy can be my ally without being my friend.
This is Gravendor at this point. This is not Citra. People are free to choose for themselves what they will believe. You cannot stand in the way between a person and all to them. Then you.
Krustok
What
is
about the
not
sun?
who he is. He's a god of madness,
He is
masquerading as something else.
no god at all. He is a demon.
Fair enough.
At this,
Which is unstitch reality. Bad shit.
Victor, Slinsworth. Will you let us go? No quarrel with you, but we only ask that you let us go. Well, if you want your sister, like a favor done. You see, there's a favor I owe. One god came to me complaining of a thing he had lost, but some things are lost that I don't even have. Oh, if I did, it would be quite different. It would be so different. Never see the way in which green light falls. I was gone again, sorry.
The green light?
Sorry. Slipped away into a memory.
Sure.
You can do me a favor, then, with Vigda Tawny. You can venture. I'll open a door for you to go and help this god find what he's lost. And if you do, you can have my word that your sister can roam free. You'll not lose them to me. In fact, you'll never lose them if you do me this favor. Which is really doing him a favor. As for the rest of you, you've been rather discourteous in my call. Perhaps I should remind you where you are. Wisdom saves all around.
Is this a spell?
No, I'd say at this point, for a
Right.
goddess, this is just kind of an inherent trait. I'd say at this point, and to be clear, this is not. I'd say this is a wisdom save to say, yeah, unless you roll extremely well, this is going to be say what the is going to be.
20.
15.
Also 20.
22.
Okay. Quick Carl. Spine Crusher. The city streets are, well, warm beneath your feet. There's a way that the sun bakes. There's terracotta tiles, smart installed. The smell of like fresh cuts of legs of boar, roasted cinnamon and cumin. Oh man, you could pinch one. I swear one day you're just gonna take one right off, go running. It's not like that fat bastard was gonna chase you anyways. The other kids there and the Southsiders, they're certain that you could be fast enough to outrun. You think about a family that, well, supposedly took care of you. From this part of the street, you can actually see up to the higher parts of town where their chateau sits right there between the cypresses and the little hillside. Just a small yard in comparison to some of the hope to see out there. And you're sure it's a big. And then, well, suddenly the street is gone, lost. All that happy memory, that one of the first happy memories of a child, slips from your mind, and you try to remember where the hell. Suddenly, you hear, "Where are you going with that?" You turn around, you see the man wearing fine white silks. "Where are you going? Back here, right now!" You recognize this man. He's noble. Looks like he's someone. Maybe a bit older. Was he a judge, magistrate? Somehow the memory is you. And yet it all feels familiar. You can feel what's coming. Make an attack roll. You could have run away. Could have. And that thought of that lost opportunity plays over your head.
$18.
Yeah, it's a hit. It's nighttime in the city. You thought it would be a quick and easy job. Sneak in, loot the place, get out. No one was supposed to be home. This goddamn old fool decided to play hero. So what'd you do?
I charged at him, and I pushed him. Wasn't trying to hurt him,
Weren't trying.
but I pushed him a little too hard.
It's surprising what happens when, well, how delicate the spine is. Just the slightest little bit of furniture kicked up at an angle is enough to sever that connection between the disc. The blood was one thing. The screaming was another. The pain quickly, I mean, you've hurt people before. But the screaming that came from the man's fear that he couldn't feel his legs. The whimpering cries of fear, an accusation coming from the child that, Dad, what's wrong? Who the hell is that? Get out of here! Dad! You bolt away.
Threw my hood up, and I ran.
You're pockets heavy. You can still weight you took. You still feel the weight of a feel the weight of your name. 20s.
Regardless, I would actually like to use my advantage to see if I can roll higher than 20, because...
Sure.
24, I don't know if that's gonna matter.
Sure. Adraxa.
Oh, God.
You're 24. It's a long march. And you are tired. Feet, fresh blisters. It's a new pair of boots. Damn it. You kept on saying you didn't like them. I told you they'll break them in. Frostwolf didn't care. That first day that new boots were issued, double. Don't tell you. Get down there, come on. He'd come by on his horse, whipping the shoulders of anyone who wasn't carrying fast enough the slopes. Mail call, you hear. It's a strange thing. You've lost people in the field. You've lost them in your own arms at this point. You've seen friends impaled through the face with a shock of that overwhelmed you always with a rage of a feeling of just retribution, of anger. And it's the strangest feeling ever opening. Seeing the words and reading them again and again and not quite sure how to make them. Hara? No, she was... What? No! An arrow? No! You've seen it play over in your mind again and again, the dreams that haunted you. Feel yourself to dream. This one's different. This one feels real. It feels as though you're being given a glimpse of something as it was. The battle itself rages. Thontillians holding up their shields. See, over the line, a half-orc runs, clears clean over the shield wall, begins carving and slicing through the line, breaking it. The moment that the Thontillians seem to have been taking the upper hand, the moment that the Flohelgians seemed routed, suddenly this one soldier leapt through and opened up the flank. There's a point after which the battle is nearly taken, field nearly won. You hear something behind you. Look up. There, in the trees, an archer.
No.
A single bolt flies.
No.
Catches her. Her body falls limp.
No.
Behind you, footfall. And you see a person that drops down, not wearing Thontillian armor, but Flohelgian.
Who are you? Who
The
is
image
that?
Doesn't notice you, doesn't respond.
Who are you?
Trying. You see, looks to be hooded, cowl. Make a history check.
$13.
Okay. 13. Vaguely recognize something about this person. With a mask up and everything, it's very hard to see. You've seen them. You've seen them stride that frame. Do you follow them?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue going. I'll drop this in the chat.
Oh, great.
So
So
Discord, if you
let's see this particular person.
It's killing me. Show me.
So they take off their helmet. Recognize a face you've not seen maybe a year. You see as the elf, pale, sallow skin, runs off towards an encampment up a hill. There, top, you see, he climbs up, meet another figure. That one, you absolutely recognize. You hear General Secresanda say, "Well, is it done?" He says, "Yes, yes. I don't think you have to worry about any prophecies. Good. Glad to hear it. Just need to maybe spin this the right. War hero. Oh, she was brave in the end. Won the battle. He smiles. Both smile. Claps him on the shoulders. Fades. You're now sitting in a hut. There's a woman you recognize. Mother. Loren is just rocking back and forth. Your mother looks lost. She tugs at a bit of a window curtain, curious about it, as though trying to remember something.
Mom, can you hear me?
She doesn't respond.
Mom? What is this?
At this point, you see a moment where Brunin walks into the hut. Your father suddenly you notice. Brunin, after a few, it seems like time kind of slips in. Brunin begins to play a song. Last Rage of Your mother gets this glimpse, recognition, this look comes over her face for just a moment. And you remember that last time that she saw clarity. Feeling time running out. A feeling of something lost. A feeling set things right. Things too late to be set right. This feeling of helplessness. You feel yourself. Control. Power. Lost. Rooted. Voice you'll never hear again. Sound of those fingers playing damn lute that he grew up in or something. When Malik. The screams from the rest of the temple. sort of ubiquitous there. Actions. Running. See the master. He's standing on the distant ledge. You can see him high above the stairwell. Up. You can see the other figure. Not walking up the steps. Floating. Legs outstretched. Rising up. Around his face you can see masks. Where his face should be anyways. You see the masks that are just a moment over his face. Spinning around. You recognize this moment. Lost that guidance in your life. The moment you lost your Zara. You remember the moment that reached the top so clearly. But there's moments that you kind of weigh in the back of your mind from then, before the crossing. You have a memory, very old one. It's a field. Grass is rising up probably about waist high, soft under your feet. Violet and maroon color. The sky itself means sort of umber rainbow across. It's hard to explain, but something absolutely beautiful about the way the light hit those hills at that. Except for the smoke. Smoke rising from that valley where it should be. You run to it. What do you see? You remember it better.
I mean, I think the closer I get, as I crest over that final hill, and I kind of realize just the extent of that smoke, of what it did to the grass, of what it did to my home, of who's doing it.
Who did she lose that day?
Probably most of the people she knew. Not everyone, but a lot.
Enough that those few who remained, there was nothing left for them. And that any bothering to stay, waiting for the next attack, waiting to see who else would be taken, who else would be left to be buried. You look around. At this point, each of you has the same kind of understanding, acceptance of there's nothing left for us here. We've heard stories. We know it's dangerous. But it's dangerous here too. So let's go. Let's go. Remember the day that you lost home. You knew. Taking those steps, bag heavy on your pack. Took one last look. You never see it again. You know you never will. So, at this point, each of you brought back. Standing for something. Heaven. About from again, and again. The time it takes until you learn courtesy and respect.
Thank you. Thank you for the vision.
You're welcome. You've lost your direction, purpose, your rage, your not often give it back. I think that's lost. You, ascendant one, you were so certain you'd never see it. Yet, you've seen it.
I haven't seen it. I've seen what I've already seen before.
Oh, I've shown you it, though. It. Time. Yes, burning. Just as last time you never see it again. And yet there you are. I've shown it to you. Isn't that so kind of me? Just as you were so sure never find guidance again. You would find a sense of quite good with your fists, but enough with heart to see for yourself. With Malaku Dre, find some things are more easily lost more. And you, Urchin, Oathbreaker, Crusher, Spies. The things you've lost, without measure. You've lost innocence, you've lost faith, pride. Just in that, you've lost a chance of earning a name you can be proud of. You carry your weight. Oh, I don't even know. I've lost the word.
You have no place in my mind.
No, there. I'm not in anyone's mind.
Bullshit.
Well, maybe I will be. Maybe I've lost the plot, yes? Certainly makes sense to me. But then again, if something makes sense... I wonder now, I've given you each something. Gracious as I am. I think you now owe me as well. So, you, one who so impudently barged into my court. Son, I'll take him. Thank you. However, this other one not being yours to give, I will allow her to return. Gracious as I am. Gracious as I am. Gracious. Am I not? The victor at this point. You are... What do you ask of me? God. God of Order has lost control. You'll venture to the realm of Mechanus. There, you'll find what chaos is there. Excited like a tumor. Yes? Yes? Wonderful, good. I'm so glad. Care to bring your friends with you? Not sure. Friends is the right word. Well then, traveling companions, acquaintance. Either way, as I've said, she knows you die, so choose your way. This Bevigda gives an angered look at you, as does Bolvea, sizing you up as a threat.
I would accompany you to help keep you safe.
Bevigda kind of looks at you again, warily. I've not been to another plane before. If you think I can trust this one to go all the help I can go, I don't think you can trust any of them. Trust? I never said any of that. I know the company, I understand that. He can be nice, I get quite some. Yes? Good. I'll send you along. And as for you, Tom, you see the mother of the cultist kind of the Raven Queen lifts a hand. Then you see as the birds start to swarm around, circle, see in the black of their wings. It seems as though a whole tear world appears, revealing this crystalline hallway extends beyond. So, Vivigda steps through, Bolvea accompanying. Shire goes, helps Theora to her feet. Theora looks forlornly at her husband. Still crying. Don't leave him yet! Can't leave him! Shire just grabs her. Shh. He's gone. It's all lost.
Andraxa steps forward to the mother of the groom and, like, tentatively holds out a hand to her gaping wound where she slashed her earlier. And her fingers just, like, glow with healing energy a little bit. She says, "My name is Andraxa of Stormhammers. We do not trust each other, but we do have a mutual enemy." I try and just lay on hands to heal her just a bit as a gesture of goodwill. If she'll let me touch her.
She does.
I heal her for just like 10 points of healing.
Okay.
If you see me again, I would help you take him down. And she'll follow the others up the corridor.
Where are you going?
If
Do we trust them?
If Bavigda doesn't make it, neither do I. I have to see whatever path she's on through. You can make your own choices, I'm sorry. But I have to follow her.
She invaded our minds.
I'm not saying what she did was right. But I have to protect Bavigda, or I don't make it.
Look over to Zara and Malik and try to get a sense of what it is they're going to do.
I think we have to go with her. We can't leave here without Bavigda's help. Or
You are still waiting on Bavigda to fix the keystone. So
yeah.
you have...
Nothing can, yeah. Nothing that we do can happen without her. I don't even want to think what would happen if she doesn't make it. God, time is weird. Yeah.
Malik, how about you? Are you going with them? Did she invade your mind too?
Oh yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, my first thought was to karate chop my way out of this. But I think I'm gonna back off because this crow woman seems very strong.
Just a hunch there.
So I guess I am also following.
I guess I'll follow in the back. And as I make my way into the tunnel, I look over to the Raven Queen and just do like a...
Oh my god.
I turn back and walk into the tunnel.
How many gods can you make the enemy of? That's one question.
Mike,
I want every PC I have to die at the hands of a god.
your Brunin is showing big time, bud.
Though her face is hidden by a mask of white.
Yeah.
Thing. For a second, you feel as though there's this rictus grin that suddenly goes across the mask itself, as though it just a trick of the eyes, probably.
Is
Creepy.
this mask person the same one that I saw in my vision?
The masked person? No.
Okay.
No, she's not the same person. The one you saw was someone who sold his soul to Crush Toxins.
Okay. I just want to make sure there's a lot of masks in my story.
So, at this point, you feel the doorway between worlds, to the dark realm, shadow, raven. The curtain closes behind you, and you see this. You feel this, first of all, this strange kind of sensation as of being pressed upon by all sides. It's as though even your breathing feels constrained, kind of in, out, very tight chested. It's very hard to explain. The rules here are very different and absolute. So, find yourselves around the hallway. It's actually not a hallway, but equivalent to, I suppose, an alleyway. As you step out to the edge of it, find a precipice. An immense, brilliant, golden brass city of channels of metal and steel. And this like material that glows with light. Blinding white light. All around, things are moving across these channels of fretting and brass. There's a moment as you're looking at this immense drop down, probably close to half a mile down to the, maybe even, it almost seems as you peer down. Make a perception check.
14.
24.
Okay, the 14.
23.
Yeah, nice. So the 14, you feel like, wow, that's a big drop. The 23 and 24, you guys notice that goes on. It doesn't. There's no bottom. You look up, and that's when you notice the same pattern of structures repeating infinitely. This towering pattern goes on extending, fractal, upwards, downwards. You look left, it's the same pattern of crystalline structures left across the horizon. We're in the realm of Mechanus, where everything is ordered, follows a very set pattern. Just as you're looking, this large shape, mechanical dragonfly, the size of maybe a horse, sails inches past you, nearly knocking you from the edge of the precipice.
Oh, I want one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I already use my wings today? What's wrong with me?
A voice
Excuse me, cab.
from the a small voice comes from the wall beside you, and there you see what looks almost like a tiny mechanical, well, a cross between a mechanical frog or a caterpillar. Not quite sure what. Looks at you. Hello.
Well met.
You are not from here.
No.
Alarm! 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 And then
Kick it. Just kick it over the edge.
Revivify us out of silence today. We're fucked.
you see that there's mechanisms on the large cubic platform, right? This sort of metal prism across this great valley of falling, you see that there are whirring mechanisms that pop open, and then these things sort of like a sideways helicopter
Question:
pop
Can
off
I-
and begin to float towards you.
Can I see where we want to go? But Victor, do you know
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Anywhere that's not here, baby.
Can we see a different place farther away from them, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that looks like it's not going to immediately murder
Make a
us.
perception check.
Because you have a thing.
Yeah, that's a 16.
Yeah, no, with a 16, it's enough. You look around desperately, trying to make sense of everything, and it's strange enough that you're able to adapt to this. So you find that it's not looking for a pattern or a break in the pattern, that you finally note what looks like a almost organic looking break, like this sort of, it looks like it's maybe 100 yards down along the ledge that you're on. You can climb down.
Nope,
Have
let's
to make a
fucking
break
go.
for it to see.
Let's teleport. I'm trying this bad boy out. Let's hope we don't die.
You're gonna Rowan the shit out of this.
Yeah. And I'm taking y'all with me, so
Pop, 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 pop.
I would like to cast my first ever teleport.
Goodbye, everyone. It's been fun. This has been
It's
Songs of
been real.
Creation.
No,
I'm gonna roll a 1. We're stuck in a wall and we suffocate. It's been real, yo.
you are rolling. Hold on, you're rolling. So this is your first time using a magical
Yeah.
spell.
It is.
This plane.
Uh-oh.
And I'm picking a location within the same plane I'm in.
It's probably like, like Photoshop, like we're gonna snap to grid here. Like, it's gonna be fine.
Would you say I have seen this location casually? Because I'm looking at it?
You've literally viewed it once.
That's casual.
But I'm viewing it right. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair enough.
It's not formal.
You've
that's,
literally, yeah.
that's not formal. It's casual.
All right, let's roll a d100.
All right.
Do you guys trust me? I
No.
don't care what the answer to that is. It's not.
I don't know what's going on.
Get the fuck out of here! And I hope you're a willing creature. I say as I begin to cast teleport.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. 62.
Good.
I have
Bad. I don't know.
viewed it once. A 62 gets me off target.
Great. Nailed it.
That is
Cool,
the
cool,
second
cool.
best option we could have gotten.
Is off target above the abyss, Sarah?
Oh no.
Up here, a random distance away from your destination, a random direction. Distance off is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that has been traveled.
Oh my god. Did
We're all
you?
going to die in
did
a
you hear-
cyberpunk future.
Plus, what
How far-
percent of the distance? 100 yards, so 300 feet.
So I'm attempting to teleport 300 feet. How far am I attempting to travel? Oh, fuck you, Matt.
Did you hear Max? Did you describe the abyss into nothing? Did you hear him about that part?
I can cast this 2 more times. We're fine.
Okay. I don't want to die like this. I want to die cool.
Okay.
Not all dumb
Okay.
bitch Linus.
You guys all kind of feel this thing as Zara is looking. Do you guys trust me? All right, here we go. I hope you're all willing. You are falling and falling as you are about 73 feet off the target.
It's fine. I cast it again.
Sarah, what are you done?
You
Any
see,
more with it now?
you do what now? You cast it again?
Or I mean, we can. If I don't think we're immediately gonna die, we can like chill for like 6 seconds while I figure out what the fuck's going on.
You feel like you're going to die the second one of the many dragonflies, and yeah.
I'm gonna use a slow fall.
Good, good. I'm on target. Second time's the charm,
Okay.
baby. It's all good.
All right, I need you all to make dexterity saving throw. Collected some momentum in falling.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
13.
19.
22.
25.
Okay. I'd say Zara, unfortunately, you will take some damage on this.
That's fair.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. The rest of you kind of are able to land, but Zara trying to focus on the rotation element. Ow! You just kind of land and feel the wind knocked out of you for a second.
What was that?
God.
Did you make that happen? What made that happen? What? We were
Landed
there.
on my. No.
We were there. Now we're here. Except here's there. What?
I never should have followed you. Where are we? What
don't-
is this place?
No. Stay calm.
It's so bright.
Just stay calm. Everybody stay calm. What is happening?
We're fine. Fine. It's fine.
Are we?
So
But we have to pretend it is.
Okay.
you find yourselves on that ledge that looked slightly corroded, or just something off about it you couldn't quite place. And you hear a voice. Shh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. You can't be here. Turn around and you not one of the strange little mechanical things. And I will drop this in the chat.
Join us on Discord. This is the weirdest episode we've done in a long
You see
time.
what looks to be a young furball girl
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute.
Come on, you need to hide right away.
Okay.
Quickly.
Okay.
We just got here.
Where?
What?
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Becomes invisible. As behind you, you hear as you see what looks like, well, it looks to be almost like a large beetle with its carapace on its belly. Maybe the size of 2-3 elephants. It starts to split open. And you can see this whirring mechanism. Looks like teeth. Small legs. Like the bottom of a pill bug.
Gross. Is it just the one?
Just the one, yes.
3
And
elephants
that's where
standing.
we're going to
No,
follow it.
nope. 3 elephants standing next to each other or on top of each other. It matters.
Big. It's big.
3 elephants standing side by side or on each other's backs.
Let's say one, you have one elephant, one on top of it, and one behind it. How about that?
They're doing like a cheerleader
Yeah. Sort of.
pyramid.
Yeah, exactly. We'll
Oh,
go
it's
with that.
big.
It's big.
What is this game? Holy shit, Matt. This is amazing. Fuck.
Are we in a cyberpunk dystopian future, Matthew?
I love it.
You're in steampunk hell. I don't even know what the
All
fuck.
right, great, perfect. Some new assets I can use
No,
in
you're in.
Syrinscape.
We're going to meet God, y'all. Like, the.
Guy trying,
Well,
Yeah.
So,
this was awesome, Matt.
Goodbye.
Holy shit. Thank you so much.
You realize we have to get like new clothes and stuff, right? We can't be walking around in our like, yeah.
all of you are gonna just fucking like throw on like aluminum
Yeah.
trash cans, like bleep bloop. Good morning to you. I mean, pleasant 800 hour clock to you.
BRB.
Yeah. 0000001.
1, 0, 0. The distant future.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody,
That
for
was awesome.
hanging out tonight. I'm so glad you
Yeah.
guys stuck it out with us. This is a long one, but we're so glad you were here. Well done, Matt. Holy shit.
Thank you.
We only got traumatized like 3 times,
I could have
Matt,
gone for one
You're
more.
a sick
but-
fuck.
I'm so sick. Yeah,
Matt
I went
knows it's my sweet spot. Character
full on.
drama.
went full on fucking deranged tonight. So yeah.
You are a sick fuck, Matt.
I like
So
it.
sick. Yeah, thanks, Larry. Thanks, Ash. Yeah.
Oh man.
man.
Check out the link in the chat to
Yeah.
check out our friend TT Tomes. The Kickstarter's launching soon. Join us next week on Tuesday. Mike and I are going to be playing Blackout Club. If you like watching me get the heebie-jeebies and cry and startle very easily, you'll love that. I think we're doing that one for charity.
And Justin too, right?
Yeah, JJ and Nick are going to play too.
And Nick. Yep.
Yep. May 10th, tune into our friend channel Slices and Dices. I will be guesting over there for the RPG Fiasco, and that's a cool fundraiser we'll be doing over there. It's just like a disaster comedy. It's going to be a blast. And we'll be playing Artema this Saturday, right? In a couple days?
Yep.
Okay.
Artema
Yeah,
this Saturday.
Artema will be back Saturday night. Join us in the Discord if you want to talk to us before then. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.